Hey everyone, this is Financial Joel. I am your money coach, and this is a look at current economic status of the United States. Let's see where the United States is with its financial status. All right. And one thing to note about this data is some of it is a little lagging. We won't see some May and June numbers for a couple weeks now, but let's get into it. Let's go with the Treasury yields. 10-year Treasury yield and 30-year Treasury yield. 10-year Treasury yield is down year to date from January to June. It is down just slightly. Over 1 year's time, from June of 2024 to June of 2025 current, it's pretty much even. The 10-year Treasury yield did have a dip, and then it came right back. And so let's look at the other, and then the 30-year Treasury yield, it is slightly up year to date, and year over year, 1 year stats it's up from 4.3% to 4.966%. So 30-year Treasury is at 4.966%, and the 10-year Treasury is currently at about 4.5%. All right, the big number that everybody wants to talk about, inflation. The PCE came out last week, and it was at 2.1%. So what is the PCE number, 2.1%? That is that the goods and services that they track is up 2.1% from last May. So from May of 2024 to May of 2025, everything across the board has gone up 2.1%. Now there's some items in that list that have gone down, some items on that list that have gone up, and the average is 2.1%. So if you take out a couple things, like I think it was food and gas, I believe, the number was 2.5%. So some of those numbers, food and gas, decreased a little or was increasing less than the other items. All right, so let's talk about job openings. The JOLTS report came out last week, and there are 7.4 million open jobs in the United States, and that grew, I think the number was 191,000 job openings last month, an additional job openings. So there are 1.03 available jobs for every unemployed worker. So a couple years ago, if you remember, we actually had like 2 or 3 job openings for every worker or unemployed worker. And that has shrank considerably over the last few years. So now we only have one job, basically one job opening for every one unemployed worker. And of course, unemployment hit at 4.2%, and that was steady from last month. It did not change much from last month, unemployment rate. And so those are people actively seeking work. Wages grew 3.9%. So wages outpaced inflation year over year. So that's interesting. Some analysis and analysts that I watch and listen to, one analyst said that we might get one interest rate decrease from the Fed in late part of this year. And another analyst that I watch said we could be seeing 2 interest rate decreases, or the Fed lowering the interest rates twice in the next 6 months. And another analyst that I read and follow said that the market, because of tariffs and the changing economy, that the stock market is going to be pretty volatile, but they anticipate that overall it will continue to increase. There's a couple reasons for this, is that overall the stock market is overpriced or overvalued. Right? Many of the companies on the stock market have really high valuations, and we have not seen these kind of valuations in a long time. And so many skeptics or many people questioning this think that how can these companies grow their stock prices if their valuations don't meet up to those earnings and that sort of thing. So yeah, tariffs is the hot topic right now. Changing economy. We will be seeing some volatility on the stock market, but don't panic. If you see it drop, if you see it go up, if you see it drop, the stock market reacts to all these different numbers that come out every month. And so, you know, the employment rate will come out, or the job openings rate. And we anticipate a lot of these numbers to soften. The jobs, the unemployment rate to soften or weaken, meaning more unemployment. The job openings, the JOLTS reports, we anticipate those to go down further as people kind of see a softening in the overall economy. We anticipate that the market will react to that a little more violently than typical. And, you know, that's typical for the stock market to react pretty fearfully. And so don't worry if you see the market being volatile over the next 6 months. Analysts are expecting it. And there's some analysts that are really happy with the 30-year Treasury yield. What can you put your money in that will get 4.966%, you know, guaranteed? Well, the Treasury yield is doing that right now. So that's, some people are excited about that. But yeah, S&P 500, the stock market overall, I don't think we're going to see major returns in right now because overall the big companies are overpriced. They're overvalued. And so what else are we looking at? So yeah, interest rates, the Fed cuts. Look for maybe one this year, and even less of a possibility of 2 interest rate cuts. The jobs are pretty solid. Employment rate might tick up a little bit, which will allow the Fed to lower rate earlier. If employment rate does go up higher and the PCE, personal consumption expenditures rate, or overall inflation rate does go down, we might see a rate cut from the Fed a little earlier. But I think that people have jobs. People, you know, when they have jobs, they tend to spend money. And so I don't really see that the numbers diving or increasing drastically over this next 6 months. I think we're pretty even right now. So that's the overall economy right now, with a few lagging numbers. Again, we're going to see some updated jobs numbers come in, and of course every month we get the PCE and stuff like that. So so follow me if you found this helpful, and would love a subscription. And as always, I would love to help you with your finances. If you're looking to pay off debt, or save more, or save for a large item like a home or a vacation, or if you need help saving for retirement, and you wonder, well, I'm maxed out right now. I don't see how I could save any money right now because the prices are crazy. Well, contact me. Go to the website, sdmoneycoach.com/contact, and fill out the form. Contact me. I would love to help you with your personal finances any way I can. I am still giving away 5 free step-by-step game plan plans for free. You help me out with giving me a testimonial at the end, and I will really do a great work in your personal finances. See how you can level up your finances. And yeah, I'm excited to help. And contact me if you want to level up all your finances. And so yeah, I am here, available whenever you are. And that is the current status of our U.S. economy. Follow me for more. Take care.